Yun!
And we're live.
Ayos.
All right, this episode of Tunay na Rider, we're actually dedicating the whole month to Filipino makers, makers of motorcycle accessories and gear. So I'm super psyched where we celebrate Filipino ingenuity.
Mga made in the Philippines. Gawa sa Pinas. Kung hindi kayo nakakaintindi ng English.
And this week we've got Willie's Leathers and
Hello.
Grit Moto.
Yeah!
Studio na naman tayo. May budget. Galing.
May budget kami.
Mukhang pinirmahan na ng BMW ah.
Di pa.
Di pa ba?
Nasa Europe pa sila eh.
Hindi, may naantay ako pumirma eh. Yung nagpapirma sa isang
Moto Jesus yan.
Hindi, nagpapirma sa isang
Kahapon lang, di ba?
Kahapon.
Kahapon.
Nagpapirma sa isang influencer
Nasikat.
na sikat.
Sikat.
Oh, tas tuwang-tuwa daw sila.
Sikat.
Tas kami,
Basta.
Grabe ka
basta.
naman. Pinipressure ko lang. Ikaw naman.
Sikat.
Nakaka-message ko lang eh.
Kilala mo yun.
Oo.
Sikat yun.
Oo, sikat yun.
Oh, next. Anong mga event this coming Sunday?
Oh, this coming Sunday, we are going to Mexico.
Mexico! Guadalupe!
Mexico, Pampanga.
Arayat!
Araya.
E-exit kami sa Mexico papuntang Arayat sa tapat ng Barangay Hall.
Oh, di ba? Pag nakita mo yung Lakeshore, kumanan ka na. Galing from Thailand to Mexico.
May
Pampanga.
event ang CF Moto na gagawin doon sa Ground Zero MX Track. Yung mapahala nun.
Ground Zero.
Pogi may-ari nun eh.
Sino?
Basta yung Pogi doon, natambay doon.
Na maganda doon ha.
Oo.
Maganda sa Arayat. Pwede ka
Magla-launch sila ng mga line-up ng mga bagong ATV and
ATV.
UTV.
ATV
At
and UTV.
pwede nating i-test ride dun sa track. Yan. Kaya kung may time kayo, pumunta kayo ron sa...
So, libre yon sa lahat.
libre. Sa lahat. Open to everybody.
Yun. Ayos. So, yun ang pupuntahan natin ngayong Sunday.
PSA. May PSA ba tayo?
10 seconds na lang eh. Uy, mag-share naman kayo ng link na to.
Oh.
Yun.
Hello!
Welcome to episode 156 of Tunay na Rider. With us, we have Willie from Willie's Leathers.
Hello.
And then also we have Inigo from Grit Moto.
Ayan oh. Ang daming fans nitong mga to. Mark Macali, hello. Buena mano.
Parang younger brother ni Mark Macaulay. Actually, mukhang parang. So,
Magkapatid to, si Nico Maculi.
and of
Of
course,
Grit Moto.
with us, we've got Buck Pago, Coach Buck, and we have fresh from Thailand na walang pasalubong, si Maki Aganon.
May akong pasalubong sa
May
inyo.
dala daw Goldilocks.
Masakit pa yung opera ko eh. Kaya...
Maki celebrated Pride Month in Thailand, and then we'll see the fruits of yung trip niya in the coming months.
May pasalubong ako. Spices. Pag umorder ka ng pad thai dito, lagay mo yan. Mas masarap.
Chris, ano yung pasalubong ni Maki para sa'yo?
Nagdala ako sasagot para sa kanya.
Oh.
Mango sticky rice.
Meron naman dyan dito. Eh.
Oo nga, suman yun. At saka mangga eh.
Hindi, pupunta na lang kami doon. So, naghahanap
Yun!
Punta kami Chiang Mai.
Junior.
Grabe.
Part two.
Alam mo, di ba your last trip, nag-Malta kayo, di ba?
Hmm.
Sino nagdala sa'yo sa Malta?
Asawa ko.
And then, nag-Thailand ka. Iniwan mo siya dito.
Kasi babalik kami doon. Sa birthday niya.
Nag-recon.
Malapit na.
Recon
Recon,
lang.
oo.
Recon.
Recon lang yan.
All right, Moto News. Ito hindi chismis. It was a kinda sad bit of news yesterday yata. Yesterday lang to, no? During the hard rain, fellow rider took a spill and lost his life, man. What? Alam mo, every time something like that happens, hindi ko alam kung nature ng rider. Parang iniisip natin, paano ba iwasan yun, di ba? What can we learn from this tragic accident? We're not gonna share the video because, that's a little bit grim. Pero ano ba nangyari? Do you guys know? Sino ba yung... Ikaw, Maki?
Ako nakita ko lang yung video. Parang, there was this rider sa Skyway. Tapos, tingin ko hindi naman masyadong mabilis eh. Spinning. Tapos, nag-fishtail siya nag-fishtail, di ba? Tapos, siguro napiga niya yung preno, nawala yung harap. Tapos, nag-low side. Yeah. Tapos, syempre, nadulas. Tapos, tumama siya sa barricade.
Barricade na, di ba?
So, sabi
DOA.
DOA.
So, may his soul rest in peace. And for all the daily riders out there, please be careful extra because it's rainy season and it's dangerous.
But Inigo, you were sharing that you live in the south, no?
Yeah.
And you ride that area, so you know that stretch of road pretty well. Ano ba
Yeah.
yung mga contributing factors?
Well, actually, funny because I was in the mode of designing pants, safety gear. Tapos yung time na yun, parang panay yun yung iniisip ko. And then I saw the video. When I saw the video, parang in-analyze ko tuloy. Paulit-ulit ko rin pinanood. Ganun, as what you said, parang to try and avoid it. And I noticed where his rear wheel slipped.
Bumigay eh.
Nag-fishtail. I remember that part clearly na may tar doon from old lane markings. Kasi iniiwasan ko yun, nakanabis ako. So talagang kinakabisado yung mga part na yan. So,
Pero ano yung nature ng tar pag umulan? Ano yung kasi
like paint.
just like paint.
Yeah, it's
So,
slippery.
madulas. Madulas talaga.
Madulas talaga. Or, I don't know, kasi usually pagka di ba may binakpak na pintura, may lubog siya. So, I don't know if there was water there, so some hydroplaning siguro, and then madulas. So, pagka nag-give ka ng throttle dyan, talagang gaganon yung likod mo.
So I mean, sobrang just the way he fell and what he hit. I mean, that has contributed to it. Pero Coach Buck, anong tingin mo? What if you were in that kind of situation on that kind of bike? What could you have done? Kaya ba ibawiin yun?
Mawiwili yan.
Ako, no comment kasi wala ako doon, hindi ko nakita. Sa akin lang, dapat extra cautious tayo. Huwag tayo magmadali, lalo na pag umuulan. Dahil pagbasa ang surface, madulas talaga yan. So, number 1, full gear.
Full gear all.
Gear
Actually,
all the time.
see, I mean, we're in a group with BMW, diba? Yung nag-class tayo. And then pinag-usapan yun eh. Sabi ni Paolo Abrera, one of the things that he always rides with that protects his neck, no? Because we don't know. We're not experts. We need natin na autopsy. Pero what could have helped is the hit airbag, no? And ako, I don't use that in the city. I only use it kung nag-long ride tayo doon sa whenever we go out of town. Pero baka and si Direk
Sid?
Sid swears by it, no? sabi niya, when he got into that spill in BGC, if he had that hit airbag or whatever brand you
Hindi
use.
siya mako-collarbone.
Oo. Well,
Hindi mo masabi. I
hindi
mean,
natin masabi.
accidents, di ba?
Maraming
Better safe na may maganda kang riding gear.
Or di kaya sa gulong din.
Gulong
Kasi
definitely is
maulan.
parang yun lang ang ano mo yun lang ang ano mo sa road
Oo.
Don't scrimp on that.
Oo.
Kaya riding gear all the time.
Riding gear all the time. Okay, to the
Riding
show.
gear all the
May PSA from the
Okay,
producers.
okay. sorry.
Lapit sa mic, please.
Ayan na.
Tutok mo.
So
Tutok
dapat
mo.
riding gear all the time. Especially those riding gear that are made in the Philippines.
Yun.
Yun.
Alright.
Di ba?
Ganda ng segue. Sige, Maki.
Simulan mo na.
Simulan
Okay.
mo na.
Okay, so right now, we have Inigo from Grit Moto and Willie from Willie's Leathers.
Hello.
So, we just thought about ang dami ng riding gear na available. And I think it's about time that we talk about those that are gawang Pilipinas and talagang made the difference in the industry, especially for those kasi mahirap talaga maghanap ng riding gear for us. Kasi usually may ibang brands. Marami yung magandang brands pero most of the time wala tayong size eh.
Oo nga, si Maki sa kids department nag-shopping o sa ladies.
Ladies,
Gino, ganun
oo,
din.
di ba? Medyo mahirap mag-shopping lalo na sa mga pants, sa boots kasi you have to fit it.
No, and then
before.
also, I mean, our weather.
Yep.
There are no global manufacturers that come from a tropical country, diba?
Yep.
That's another challenge. And these guys, Grit Moto, actually, the first time I saw his gear was on you, and I was like, ganda nito ha.
Ganda talaga.
Parang pang Pinas na Pinas.
Oo.
And then Willie's Leathers, the first time I saw your stuff was when Dante bought so much of your goods that he had to give you his Vespa to pay you off. So these are local makers that we use or mga tunay na rider na kaibigan natin like 13 Lucky Monkey use. So we want to highlight and these aren't super commercial. These are quality, locally made products. Yan.
Ayos. So, unahin natin si Inigo. So, can you tell us something about Grit, your brand, the Grit Moto?
Yeah. So Grit, it's really a very personal brand for me. So I came into the industry with just the hope of merging my passion with a business basically. So parang it was my way out of the corporate life.
Ano bang ginagawa mo dati, pare?
IT.
IT.
So nasa IT ako, put up another business. Tapos eventually, I really wanted something na nasa motor and adventure related. So I was like thinking, okay, ano kayang avenue yung pwede kong pasukin na wala masyadong local, what do you call this, manufacturers pa or brands pa. And then, I looked around, motorcycle safety gears, wala pa masyado. It's all imported. Sabi ko, sige.
Kailan yan, bro? Kailan? Pandemic time.
2019 actually. Pero 2020 ako naglabas ng brand.
Pandemic baby pala yan.
Yeah, so I'm just like a lot, I'm a pandemic baby.
Ang daming nahimasmasan ng pandemic, no? Gawa ako ng Grit.
Ang ko noon was sige saan ba ako makakaposisyon sa industriya na to na alam mo yan, at least ko. And then yun yan, nakita ko OZ pa lang ang talagang alam ko
OZ Racing.
matagal na dito sa
OZ
ginagawa
the
na
OG.
to. Yeah.
Okay, Boss Sandro.
Idol ko yan.
Idol namin.
So ayun, and then I saw that niche. So
What niche is that?
the local motorcycle safety and riding gears. Ayun. And then parang I looked in my contacts. So sige, ano kaya yung pinakaunang produktong mailalabas ko? And I knew someone na was making mountain bike shorts.
Oh.
Tapos sabi ko sa sarili ko, alam mo, pag tinitignan ko yung riding public dito, yun yung laging kulang eh. If you look at the daily people who commute, so the Lala Move riders, ganyan, yun yung kulang. So, I knew there was a problem that I can solve, add value to. So, ayun, parang
may void dun
Oo.
sa market.
kasi pag tinignan ko rin yung mga prices ng imports, ang mamahal.
Mahal.
So, sabi ko, sige, at least makapag-provide ako ng something for the masses. Yun nga yung una kong target actually, was the Lala Move riders.
So we're looking at urban
Yes.
safety
Yeah.
gear.
Yep.
It's a little bit more than, just wearing a t-shirt and hindi pang track.
Exactly.
Si Maki sinusuot sa truck eh.
Pare,
That's why parang yun yung sabi ko, sige, gawa ka nga ng version ng mountain bike na to na may lalagyanan ng pads. Yun yung una kong sa kanya. So it just went on from there.
Yeah.
And then eventually, parang pinaikot-ikot ko lang yung sa pads ko nung una was the EVA foam type pa. Tapos but eventually, it came to a point na, I can invest on a better pads na parang it won't scrimp on safety. So, yun yung pads that we use. So, it's professionally made, of course, by not here, pero at least I know it has the technology to really save
And we can
impacts.
swap out the pads also.
Yeah, you can
right?
also swap
put,
out the pads.
like
May dala ka ba
Knox
dyan?
pads.
Parang universal.
may dala
Yeah.
siya eh.
So this was
Sample,
the product basically that launched
Online,
us into the market.
pamay na lang po
Pamain.
This was the pants. This was the pants.
May tanong si Gino. Gino, anong tanong mo? Post mo na ha.
Ito, gumagamit to ng pads si
Curious
Gino.
if-
Actually, I'd like to thank Gino. I met him also, and he was one of the earlier. He was one of the earlier supporters. So thank you, Gino.
Gumagamit ng pads yan, di ba? For his protection.
Saan? Ito pare yung pants.
Oh, wait. So while we're setting that up, okay, Willie, how'd you get into this?
Actually, nag-start yung release before pandemic.
Lapit sa mic.
Sorry.
Yan. Okay.
So, dati kasi bumibili akong ukay, mga boots yon. So, yung ukay na binibili ko, so, nire-restore ko siya and then nire-resell. So, napansin ko yung yung market ng yung community ng heritage kasi lumalawak. So sabi ko, why not ibenta ko doon. So yun, dumadami yung customers ko. So dinadamihan ko rin yung pagbili ng mga ukay. Now, come pandemic, kasi side gig ko lang yun dati. Pandemic
Pandemic din.
Pandemic din.
Pandemic
nag-close yung
babies.
company. Ay, hindi nag-close. Nagtanggalan ng employees kasi
Tama.
yun nga,
Yeah,
ginawa
pandemic.
ng ginawa ng company, may part na binayad sa amin, separation. So yun yung ginamit ko as capital. Naghanap ako ng location dun sa Mandaluyong. So dun na yung unang shop namin.
Okay. Saan sa Mandaluyong?
Sergeant Bumatay.
And what do you guys make?
Dati restoration lang kami ng mga boots. So ngayon since nalaman na namin paano gawin, nagbabaklas kami ng mga boots na high-end. So yung mga PNW boots, pinabaklas namin. So nakita namin paano ginawa.
Reverse
Ngayon,
engineering.
magawa na kami na sarili namin. So it's all handmade. And yung
Handmade.
materials namin, sinusource namin from overseas. So mostly sa US.
Wow.
So si Willie pala dahilan kung ba't nagmahalan yung mga ukay. Dati yung mga Red Wing, 200, 150 lang eh.
Ang hirap na maghanap ngayon.
Oo, ngayon
sa
naman
Baguio.
1,000.
Akit ka sa Baguio, na mahal eh. 5K
5K
pataas.
pataas.
Dati sa Japan, mura lang eh.
So ngayon, ano na yon? Yung Willie's Leather, isang buong sapatos na kayo nagkumagawa nun.
Actually sa ngayon parang dalawang nangyayari, dalawang business eh. So may restoration tsaka yung handmade boots. So yung sa handmade boots naman, parang hindi naman kalaki yung kinikita nun. doon kami bumabawi sa restoration.
Yun.
Okay. So your margins in restoring the imported, more expensive boots are much higher than making it.
Mas
Actually,
labor
yeah.
intensive pag
Oo.
pag luma na eh.
Ang
Okay.
overhead cost tsaka price ng materials medyo mataas kasi. So, nandun yung tax, shipping.
I'm curious, paano ka natuto maggawa ng boots?
Actually, self-taught tapos research sa YouTube.
YouTube
Wow.
University.
University. Diba?
May pinapanood akong si Brian the Bootmaker.
Oo!
Wala kang experience na ginawa mo before na nagtrabaho sa boot factory?
Ay,
or
wala.
something?
So, ano lang talaga.
Hilig
self-taught.
talaga,
Oo,
passion.
Grabe.
And then ngayon, may mga tao na ako, dalawa lang. So, yun yung nakakatulong sa amin. Kasi yung volume na hindi namin kaya na lang. So,
Okay.
we need mga additional staffs.
So, all right. Now we've got the stuff out here.
Ito. Oh.
Tanggalin.
Pamain na lang
Mine. Gray XS. So
Ito
anyway,
yung
so this was the pads that was, I would say, more technologically better than just the EVA foam because it provides the comfort. So malambot siya. And upon impact, it actually hardens. I actually demo this to people.
Parang
Kasi tinatry ko rin eh. So
D3O.
ginagawa ko, kahit ganito, sikuhin mo full force ang kanto ng simento, you will see the what do you call this, the impact disperse. Hindi,
Wow.
may technically kaya nung baliin yung buto mo eh. So ganun ko siya dinedemo nung una. Syempre maraming
application, pre.
maraming magtatanong,
Oh,
ganyan. So this is something na parang I believe we also don't have in the Philippines the capability to produce yet. So sabi ko, sige, it's something that that I shouldn't scrimp on. So since then, we have been using that as the main protector for our pants. Noong una nga naming linabas ko, kasi diba sabi ko sa mountain bike shorts nang galing, it was a thinner material pa. So people actually liked it. Pero ako, sabi ko rin, to find yung mas makapal na material niya, still provide the comfort, kasi parang the pants name is the daily. So I was trying to get into that daily riding. So comfort, again, it's not pang track, it's not for but it's something na kesa kesa naka jogging pants ka, it's an option. Plus yun nga. So when may mga bumili, eventually bari sobrang komportable nito ganyan. So doon dumami and kumalat na parang word of mouth. There was one time pa nga na may nagsabi, great, yeah, yung comfortable pants, di ba?
Comfortable pants.
So I guess that's what allowed us to penetrate in the industry. And again, nung una nga, we were quite, what do you call this? Kabado ko kung may makakarinig na ako ng pag may sumemplang.
Wait lang, may kasama ako sa Thailand, si Shred. Naka-grit din siya.
Yeah, si
Parang
Shred.
kinuwento niya nung FJ Moto, parang binuhat niya yung motor, tapos sumabit yung knee niya sa exhaust. Buti na lang daw.
Nasunog?
Hindi nasunog. Kumbaga na-save daw siya nung riding gear. Napasok, muntik na siya mapasok.
So yun, so when we thickened our pants, parang at least there's some sort of abrasion, hindi proof but resistance to it. So it helps. So yun nga, so I was saying when we first received our first message of someone who crashed, I was syempre kabado ko. Parang ako, I will take full accountability naman dyan. And then parang his message was, bro, I got into a serious crash, broken lahat ng ribs ko, pero your pants saved my knees, pa-order pa ng isa.
So may tanong si what the hell is that? Mukhang
Pinapasok na tayo ng
Pinapasok na kami ng
ng
sino ba yan?
mga Indian scammer,
Oo. Wag niyo i-click yung link No, may tanong si Gino kanina about sliding. Can we bring that up? Yun. curious if grit has protection for long slides.
So I would say in our current model, I have not yet to test, but we are actually look. Of course, parang this was my initial pants, so that was my pants for to really penetrate through the market. But we're serious also in what we're doing. So now we are also developing, building up, kumbaga. So sana makagawa na. I've got the materials na, yung mga may Kevlar infused na
Uy.
single layer,
Oh, no.
ganyan-ganyan. Pero it will jack up the price. Kasi
Wow.
the material itself is expensive. So, ayun. Actually, parang ito kasing pantalon na to, bro, it ran for 3 years. And up to now, parang we are still not yet at the level to be able to, parang hindi pa namin maano yung demand or to parang realize its full potential as a product. Sourcing problems din ng ng material kasi nauubusan nagkakagawa.
Supply chain.
Yeah, supply chain things. So parang this year was the right year for us to kind of like really look outside to be able to get yung material and at the same time parang innovate and introduce new stuff. So it's all being worked on pa. So abangan na lang in the future, guys.
Yan. So basically, it's an alternative to daily, normal, non-motorcycle wear.
Yes.
That again for urban, not for track Mackie. For urban, for people who commute, ganon. All right, and I kind of want to talk about the design process, and let's go back to Willie. How do you guys like pick a design? What goes into it? Is it function? Is it form? What inspires you to make those boots?
Actually, yung sa amin kasi is more on custom build.
Wala bang sample dyan?
Pakita natin yung boots para
ayan. Lapit
Yun.
na.
may idea sila.
Hinubad
So, yan
ni
naman
Willie
yung
yan.
engineer.
Suot-suot niya.
Lapit mo.
So it's an engineer boot na I think magwa 1 year na sa akin yan. So yan yung ginagamit ko for rides.
May pang babae ba yan?
Meron. Depende kung
Chris, gusto mo ba
nakasya
yan?
pa. Kasi for ladies kasi mga 5 size 5
Tinatakpan mo naman si Willie.
Can you make a...
ko na lang si Maki.
Oh, yan,
Sige,
yan.
ako na lang.
Dami ng exposure yan.
Kasi yung camera. Yan.
Yan yung kabila. Ayan.
Ganda, no?
Oh, tell us about the boot, man. This is a podcast, not a
Sorry.
video. Kwento mo naman.
It's an
This is
engineer boot na
what's an
ano
engineer
siya.
boot?
So engineer boot actually hindi naman talaga siya for engineers but yung kasi ginagamit siya more on rides din. So yung design niya is may konting protection sa ankle kasi mataas. So it's like 10-inch height. Now itong naman namin, yung build namin is it's either Goodyear welted or
Yun.
Yun, no?
Ano yung Goodyear welt? Okay. Can I tell you, I bought so many riding shoes na talaga yung mga from global brands, no? And you know yung natatanggal yung sole.
Mhm.
I had one pair na Goodyear welted. And I keep on looking for this, and you only find this in really premium brands, no? And it's really important because no matter how used that boot is, pare bugbog na bugbog, ang pangit na, hindi pa bumibigay.
Yes.
So ano yung Goodyear welt?
Yung Goodyear welt kasi yung upper, ito yung upper niya. So normally yung sinasabi mong natatanggal yung yung sole niya is because nakadikit lang 'yon. So ginagawa yan normally ng mga mass production boots para mas dumami yung nila, mapuproduce na sapatos. But sa amin kasi, or like yung other Goodyear welted, siya, hand welted or machine welted. So nakatahi talaga to sa ilalim. So itong strip of leather na to, nakatahi siya sa upper. Tapos itong labas na sole nakatahi din dito. So the advantage nun is resolable siya. So kahit ilang years mo gagamitin, yung concern mo lang doon is pag na pudpud yung rubber, yun lang papalitan.
Okay, so this is a pair of boots that will last you forever. Like ako after the pandemic, when I put on my sneakers, pare na hindi ko after yung mga lockdown, then nagmotor ako, pucha, natanggal yung yung sole. These are those expensive sneakers that you buy, pare. They're disposable. They're not really made to be repaired, to be fixed, to be This is something that you use it, you save the environment. It's not disposable. And you can have it for a lifetime if you maintain it, di ba?
Yeah, tama.
Plus, it's customizable based to what you want.
Oo. Kung
Wait,
kailangan mo ng
meron ako.
malaking heel, di ba?
Oo,
Like
parang
Aris.
ako.
Oo.
Sama mo na ako dyan.
Sama mo ako dyan. May nakita akong trend eh. Kasi lately, I have two boots. Yung isa, parang is it a trend right now that they're using tire rubber as a... Kasi I have one, Moto Z yung parang Moto Z yung isa kong sole. Tapos yung isa naman, Michelin naman yung nasa ilalim.
Yung mga Adidas, they use Continental,
Ayun,
di ba?
yun.
Actually, less expensive kasi yung mga rubber like yung kinukuha sa tires. Yung iba minsan binibili sa mga yung galing sa mga airplane na gulong. So sa maliki na may mga ganun na it's mas makakatipid ka doon. Yung downside is mabigat yung yung rubber. Tsaka if you're doing it hand stitch, mahirap siyang tahiin. Kasi napaka-dense ng rubber nun.
Okay.
So recycled rubber to, galing sa mga
Recycled siya.
gulong.
Okay, so let's look at so we know about the welt, the Goodyear welt. And if you guys are looking for motorcycle shoes, always look for a Goodyear welt. That's the number one tip. I've had boots give out on me on a long ride. Kailangan ko pa i-duct tape. Hindi bibigay yung ganitong klaseng welt. Mapupudpud yung goma, mauubos, pero hindi bibigay. What went into designing this? I see straps here. I see the leather, yung mga ganon.
Influensya ni Dante yan.
Actually, inspired by yung mga heritage boots. So sa US kasi may mga heritage community na parang kokonti lang silang mahilig sa yung mga boots na ginagawa from 30s, from yung iba nga mga 1900s pa. So now, ginagamit nila for like pang bikes na ngayon. So yung design na to is kinuha namin dun sa nakikita naming pinopost sa heritage community. Now may binabago lang kami in terms of sa patterns kasi yung iba like yung part na to straight lang sa amin kasi gumawa kami ng parang cup dito para hindi siya nagsa-slide, but almost the same lang almost the same na itsura lang from the bootmaker sa US. So yung design itself hindi nanggagaling sa amin but sa mga clients namin.
So each has its own flavor. Each custom boot you make.
Now, kung ano yung mas kumakagat dun sa sa mga clients sa mga karamihan ng mga clients namin, yun din yung ginagawa naming mga designs ngayon. So yung iba na medyo mahirap gawin, so hindi na namin siya pinopost as yung regular
Kasi
na
matrabaho.
tama.
Wait, so going back to what Mackie brought up, are there a lot of clients that ask you to increase their height? No. It is like si Aris. He bought that thing that you strap onto your boot, di ba? Para tumangkad siya, para abot niya yung Africa Twin.
Yung next question ko, ano yung usual height?
Yun.
Tapos ang next, sino-sino sila?
Gaano katangkad? Yung usual dagdag.
I think lady riders also nagpapagawa, no? Ano yung mga ganon?
May mga bikers na nagre-request ng mga 2-inch height na heel. So yung iba naman, yung normal na height lang, pinapadagdagan pa nila ng additional na lift para hindi mahirap tumukod sa motor. So yun, ginagawa namin yun upon the request naman. Pero pag nagmumukha na siya parang pambabae, so ina-advise namin na parang hindi na siya maganda tingnan, but if yun talaga yung gusto mo, then
Okay lang.
Okay lang. At least hindi ako matutumba.
At least tatangkad ako.
At least hindi ako magpepelikan sa motor. Naka-isang pala.
Kwento ko lang yung yung ganitong style ng engineering boots. Kasi work boots talaga siya. So meant to be worn every day. Kaya ganito yung design niya kasi mabilis siyang isuot at mabilis siyang tanggalin. So kunwari nasa minahan ka, nagtatrabaho, lahat sila doon ganyan ng uniform nila to as a work boot. So mabilis tanggalin, mabilis suotin, ideal kung kunwari sa mga riders tulad natin na mayat nagtatanggal ng sapatos, nagsusot ng sapatos. Na hindi mo na kailangan magsintas, hindi mo na kailangan mag-buckle. Yun.
Quick release.
may
May tanong si King.
Si King, sabi niya, ano ba? Ano ang pinakamataas na sole na nagawa niya sa sarili?
At kanino?
Mamaya ibubulong niya ako kanina.
Nakagawa kami ng 2.5 inch for lalaki yon, but I won't name him kasi so yun din yung concern niya is hindi niya abot yung
Oy, ang tangkad. So, ganun, no? 2.5.
Maabot na natin tenere nun.
I don't know. May tanong si Gino. Okay. So aside from it being a beautiful handcrafted shoe, how does it protect you?
Actually, yung work boot kasi namin, so may hardener siya dito sa sa toes. May hardener sa back heel. Tsaka gumagamit kami ng full grain leather na as thick as mga 2.4 mm pataas. So if we compare it sa mga riding boots na yung may mga nilalagay na ng mga dito, so wala kaming protective nun.
Parang mga ganito.
Yung hard plastic sa loob.
Feature sa gilid. But yung sa amin is sa toe,
Heel.
sa heel, tsaka yung the leather itself is makapal.
So no, sorry. I think a lot of people don't know much. I don't know a lot about leather, no, but my understanding is you've got different quality levels, and when you see something that says genuine leather, that's like one of the worst quality leather that you can get. Like if you see genuine leather, it's like paper size na nakadikit sa cardboard. No, what is full grain leather, and how do you pick the kind of leather?
Actually, sa leather kasi if you cut it across dito, so sa yung full grain leather, yun yung walang tapyas, hindi pa siya binabawasan kasi yung iba ginagawang split, yung split ginagawang as suede. Ito buo siya. So ito yung balat talaga na nandito pa yung pores ng So ito yung pinakamatibay na type ng leather. And then yung next is yung top grain. So binabawasan nila ng outer layer para pumantay yung kulay. So yung the rest nun, yung mga waste is napupunta sa genuine leather, pupunta sa suede.
Ingat din kayo dun sa yung ang bago ngayon na pangalan, ang term pala, yung fox leather.
Fox leather.
Parang Italian designers.
It means fake.
Faux leather.
Oo,
Faux leather.
faux ba?
Faux leather.
Naman, hindi ko nga
Hindi lang ginawa synthetic.
Synthetic.
Pag synthetic tunog manufactured faux leather.
And then I mean, you can feel the thickness talaga of the leather, and you can see the grains. If you can't see the grains, you can't see the little imperfections in the leather. You know that's crap leather. Kung pantay-pantay and pare-pareho yung itsura.
Waterproof
Kaya
daw
para
ba yan?
sure.
Waterproof.
Ito, yes, yung but hindi yung pangmatagalang babad. So,
Repellent.
Kasi, yung leather kasi nag-absorb din ng water. Pero pag papahidan mo ng water
Alam niyo
repellent,
ba, yung mga
pwedeng
waterproof,
tumagal sa water.
waterproof keeps the water in.
True.
Kaya hindi, alam mo, hindi
Tingnan mo
na
yung Crocs. Ang dilis matuyo.
Oo, kasi lahat nasa loob eh.
Okay,
Ganun talaga.
Ano yung tanong ni King? Do you I guess alligator, snake, or any exotic animal skin pwede rin po ba? Ipasadya, curious lang.
Wow.
Good question. I don't know if malalabag natin yung ano ng mga animal rights advocate, but sa
Basta
ngayon
kinain mo. O kami, nag-burger
Or
kami
ano,
kanina. So, pwede na kami
Yung
magsuot
skin
ng
nun,
ano.
pwede.
Oo.
Siopaw!
gumagawa kami ngayon ng crocodile leather, but the leather is sinend sa amin from our client sa US. So snake leather hindi pa. But we're willing to try naman for as long as wala kaming na violate na
Basta ethically sourced. No?
Yes.
And then, but I have a question. What kind, I mean,
Alligator, maraming alligator
okay
sa
ba yun
atin.
sa motor? Matibay ba yun?
Actually,
Parang-
manipis yun eh.
Manipis yun, di ba?
It's,
Like,
like
aesthetics.
1.8, 1.8 mm.
what would be like the best leather for motorcycle gear?
Ako, yung full grain pa rin.
Full grain
But
pa
if
rin.
you think of yung thickness, bison leather, pero may sariling character kasi yun.
May buhok.
But- Hindi naman, wala. yung
Ano yung
yung
pinaka
pattern ng texture niya.
ano yung pinaka comfortable na leather to use?
Well, for me, yung horse hide, horse butt. Kasi napaka-smooth nung surface niya sa likod. So yung flesh side niya is napaka-dense nung fibers. So palakang naka-lining lang ng
Pero
Ang
matibay din.
sobrang tibay.
Wow.
And yung pag naluma naman siya, napakaganda ng kasi hindi siya nagre-wrinkles parang waves lang.
Oh.
So what goes into like maarte si Dante? So let's use him as an example.
Okay.
He contacts you. He goes, I want to have a boot made. What's the process like?
Pwede nasa naman kami, nasa Facebook, nasa Instagram. And sa Google mahanap niyo rin kami. We have the phone numbers there and the address. So ways if gusto mo pumunta, nandun din kami. But
No,
if
what
you'd
I
like to-
mean is, alam ko maarte si Dante because he'll be like, oh, I want this boot, man. Ito ganito yung design. And, and then he'll sketch it out. And then he'll look at it. And he's like, ang hirap mag-usap to. then magba-back and forth ba? Like, does he have to come in there to be measured? Yung mga ganon.
Actually, normally kasi nag-uusap kami through chat Like sa
So
like sa
nakailan back
Instagram.
and forth ba with Dante? Because I would imagine Dante
Si
would be
Dante
one of the
mabilis
most...
lang So,
talaga?
Oo.
Mga 6 months.
Actually, yung ginawa ni Dante, nakita niya yung boot ni J Talok na ginawa namin. Sabi niyo, bro, pagawa ko ng ganito lahat. So napakadaling Sabi ko, okay, ganito lahat. So size na lang. Sabi ka, send me your foot race tsaka yung measurements. Sabi na, hindi na, basta size 10. Okay.
How long does it take for me to customize a boot?
Ngayon, lead time namin is 6 weeks to 8 weeks.
A month or more?
Kasi yung
A month
isang
and a
boot
half.
lang, gagawin namin siya ng 2 days, 3 days bago ma-complete.
Okay.
So may nakapila pa kasi siguro ngayon mga 20
pila.
20 orders. So,
Wow.
medyo matagal yung namin.
Ganun talaga pag
Oo.
customize.
Yeah.
Ano naman. You have to wait. Yung key
O,
rings.
pila na tayo.
Oh. Ako, 9.
12 and a half. Ito-drawing ko na lang mamaya. Parang nung data ako, di ba, hingi ka ng may mag-abroad.
Papabili ka ng rubber shoes.
Ito-drawing nila, di ba, yung paha mo. And then,
Pinaka naalala ko nun, i-fax mo.
Pafax na lang.
all right, now this is for both of you guys. There's a lot of debate and a lot of discussion, no? Because of globalization, and you were talking about supply chain and how to source these kinds of leathers, no? You said you have a client abroad who had to send you the leather for you guys to make it. For you, what does it mean to be made in the Philippines? Inigo.
For me, personally, it's made in the Philippines if it contributes to the employees, basically. So it provides a livelihood to the locals. I would say it's made in the Philippines. Like the assembly, parang ganon. Ako, definitely most of my materials are sourced also overseas, pero dito ina-assemble. I will make sure na dito i-assemble. I don't mind parang bringing in materials, pero assemblein natin dito. So, ayun, that's for me what it is to be made in
So
the
even
Philippines.
though it would have been, you could have just gotten your design, your cut, your patterns, talk to somebody on Alibaba, and
Yes.
have it manufactured even cheaper. No?
Yes,
Because you
exactly.
already have the skill.
Exactly.
And wala kang headache of labor costs and
Yeah.
all of those dole. You
And it's
still
always-
take the time to really assemble it
Yes.
here in the Philippines and provide that livelihood.
Yes, exactly. That's one of our I would say that's one of the reasons why I also wanted to do a business related into my passion, is because I also wanted to be able to help our local economy basically. So that's the easier path eh. Maraming magawa niya na minsan nga approve ka na lang sa mga design nila eh.
Oo,
Tapos
ang
yung
dami.
scale problem to
Oo.
be able to produce, let's say, sige, ngayon 100 muna, tapos magiging 500, 1,000, mabilis, kaya. So parang na-realize ko, it's the harder path, basically, what we guys are doing. But I feel it's also the most fulfilling one. So through
Yun,
its
no?
purpose. So yun yung ano.
The harder, the better.
All right, Willie, what is made in the Philippines?
Well,
What does it mean to be made in the Philippines?
for me, if it's handcrafted, regardless of saan mo sinurse yung materials, so let's say sinurse mo overseas, but if you're doing, you're constructing or building it by hand dito, and yun nga sabi niya na if you employed local staffs and nakakatulong ka sa Philippine sa economy natin, I think yun yung idea ko about tawag dito.
Made in the Philippines.
About made in the Philippines.
So kung halimbawa, bumili ako ng ano yung brand na t-shirt at saka mga hoodies, yung sikat na brand. It starts with a G.
1G.
Hindi. Yung blank.
Ano na? G? What is it?
Yung blank.
Giordano?
Anyway, you buy like a Hanes t-shirt, no?
Oh, yeah.
And then you silk screen it locally. Is that made in the Philippines?
Yeah, if it's para sa akin, if it's manufactured here.
Like our good friends in Macbeth.
Yun!
Ito,
ayan!
made in the
Made in the
Philippines
Philippines
talaga. Yun, ito
Tsaka
yan.
dito tinahito.
Dito tinahi. May
Oh,
malaking factory
Moto
sila.
Pilato.
Ang lupit ng segue.
Tunay na rider. Tidy-whitey.
Nawala sa
Made
isip
in
ko
the
nga.
Philippines.
Nawala sa isip ko. O, di ba? Yan ang nag-create ng local employment.
Oo.
Ayun.
So parang you have this brand, but if you manufacture stuff in the Philippines, yun na yun.
Yeah.
Saka quality. Supportahan mo yung kababayan mo.
Yun, no?
Parang
May dilaw.
May ilaw, reflection yan, ha? Hindi yan.
Ito pala yung camera eh.
Ayan.
Macbeth. Mas focus mo sa logo ng Macbeth.
Oh, di ba?
Yun.
May dilaw pa.
Gamit na ba?
And on that note, we for Willie and Inigo, we've got official certified Tunay na rider beefs for you guys.
Yeah.
Hoy, teka, may naisip ako. Peram ng brief.
Susuot.
Ito ang next product ni Inigo. Peram nung pads.
May dilaw.
Lagay mo.
Dapat meron din tong protection dito.
Ayun.
Sa harap.
Magagawa.
Lagyan mo ng packet para may protection.
Pwede mo rin piliin yung size, depende
Oh,
gaano.
yeah.
May mas maikli.
ito pang foreigner.
Asian size.
Pwede, di ba?
All right. So, okay, now I want to ask you guys the motorcycling questions. You talked about making gear in Inigo because, it is your passion. You love to ride and you wanted to help other riders. How did you get into riding motorcycles?
Very young. I started riding sa kapitbahay kong Honda Tact. Na unang Tacti tsaka Tact, two-stroke na scooter. Medyo parang grade 5 pa lang ako noon. Tapos sabay, yun, may motor, ganyan, try natin. So, unang try ko, same lang. Bayad kagad ako sa kanya eh. Tapos sabay, natuwa naman ako, nung binayaran ko, yan, pinayagan niya pa akong umikot. Tapos natuto ako, doon ako natutunan magmotor. But it's only late, itong 2017 where I really got na say, okay, bibili na muna ako ng motor. I got fascinated with the custom scene. I was cycling. So, nung galing ako sa cycling, I was cycling since 2010. So, parang yun yung naging transition ko into motorcycling. Dati sabi ko, hindi ako magmomotor.
Sino nang budol sa'yo?
Si Eric. Which is my scuba instructor and now partner ko rin dito sa Grit. So, parang I was like, bro, lagi mo nang tinitignan yan ha. Kasi yung Instagram ko, panay mga Scrambler, Cafe Racer, 2017. Tapos sabi niya, kamutin mo na yan. So that's what got me back into it. So, ayun. Then eventually, I realized that what I feel sa bike, pagka naglo-long rides, ganyan, it's the same thing that I feel, yung euphoria ba, that I feel sa pagmomotor. And eventually, thank you, Coach Mel. So, ayun, parang mas na-hone down ko rin to adventure riding. So, it's really, eventually, parang Grit, I'm seeing also it as an adventure brand. Kasi, our pants, yung gamit namin ngayon, aside from the urban landscape, I realized it was very good for enduro and trail also. Iba kasi yung mo doon. Parang mas appropriate din doon. Yung movement, ganyan. So, ayun.
And and then also for enduro and trail, you don't need the abrasion resistance as much. No, you need mobility more. Tama ba, diba? And the pads. Except for yung mga knee brace and all that. But,
mukhang maglalabas din si Inigo ng mga knee brace.
Yun, no?
Ano yun? Compatible pants.
Yeah. Yan nasa works. The adventure pants din.
So anong motor mo ngayon?
Ngayon naka-Himalayan ako. So, yeah, it's talagang hindi na, nung sinimulan ko rin kasi itong Grit, it was really my last savings nasa ganung situation din ako noon so parang
tama, nakwento mo, di ba?
Yeah. So it was I was in after nung naubos ko na ipon from corporate, ganyan. I was in a business also that wasn't that was quite challenging to handle. I actually put up a delivery company, parang Lala Move. So that ran from 2018 to 2021. So parang yun yung unang stint ko into parang motorcycling, ganyan. So kaya sila rin yung unang nasa isip ko. So anyway, ayun. So parang that was my last so tumagal before parang lahat mo ng money sa business. And then eventually I had the opportunity na to be able to purchase my big bike. So and nung time na yon, even my Scrambler, I was taking it anywhere. It's a 150 na SZ na kinostomize ko kasi I was also I was dabbling on that. I was learning a lot about the bike, the ins and outs. Ni North Loop ko yun. And then to test my gear also. Tapos ayun, ngayon parang I got myself an adventure bike na it's a basic adventure bike but I feel it's the right one for my height and I can really parang know the ins and outs of it.
Kaya matakot, nandyan na yung Willie's leathers.
Alright. So speaking of Willie, how did you get into riding?
Yung unang motorcycle ko is Honda XRM 110. So it was a gift from my mom kasi
Bait naman ng mom mo.
parang nangyari
Sana
sa
all.
late graduation gift.
Kailan to?
2005. So, yun, yung ginawa ko dun is kasi naging uso din yung tatanggalan mo ng lahat ng plastics. So, parang skeleton na lang. Tapos yung gulong na maliit. Nangyari dun is na aksidente ako dahil doon. So, nagkaroon ako ng siguro mga 10 stitches dito sa After that, hindi na ako umulit. So yung girlfriend ko dati na naging wife ko na ngayon, sabi na wag ka nang magmotor ulit. Ngayon lang ako bumalik 2022 na. Nung nag-start na ako magbenta ng mga goods kasi kailangan ko talaga sa delivery. Dami kong
Ay, mo pa kami. Yan din ang palusot namin.
Yung ginagamit mo sa delivery, scrambler?
Ayun, na-convince ko naman siya. So, nung naghanap-hanap ako sa marketplace, may natanong akong nagbenta ng Vespa and then nag-message din si Dante, nag-comment si Dante dun sa message ko. Sabi niya, meron akong S125, baka you're interested.
Mahal magbenta si Dante. Kasi kung bumili ka ng Vespa sa kanya, kailangan mo bumili rin ng ng sing-sing. Ng 13 Lucky Monkey na ring eh.
Package.
Alam ko bakit niya binenta yung S125.
So yun na yung gamit ko ngayon, yung Vespa. And I'm thinking na mag-upgrade siguro. Convince ko pa si Mrs. ko.
Hindi na pan-deliver yan.
Yung Vespa yung pang-deliver.
May sinasabi si Mel, yung brief na binigay, pasikip.
Mag-diet ka.
Mag-diet ka.
Last week, kasya yun eh. Hindi na agad nagkasya.
Ay, maganda yung comment ni Juan Miguel Sevilla.
Yun,
Good evening,
Great
TNR.
stories.
Great stories, Inigo. Humble beginnings, amazing products, grit.
Hindi, ikwento mo rin bro, may kwento ko sa akin dati. Bakit Grit yung pangalan ng
Yun.
company mo?
Then tanong natin kay Willie, bakit Willie's Leather?
Hindi Adams, hindi James.
Bakit hindi Dante's Leathers?
Grit is very personal for me.
Willie's Leathers naman.
Because, yun nga, parang it's what I felt actually that I needed when multiple businesses were also failing, parang ganon. So it was really the grind to continue, kaya parang sabi ko noon, kung meron akong ipapangalan sa brand ko, it will be Grit. Parang dati it started from mountain or cycling, and I was like, okay, something na name that's related to the travel. Sa cycling din kasi talagang kung gusto mo makapunta from point A to point B, kailangan kaya ng katawan mo eh. Although ngayon hindi na, kaya talagang ganito.
Asenso na, Juan Miguel. Asenso na eh.
Oo. Naka-Himalaya na to eh.
Yeah, so ayun, parang the journey pagka sa cycling, you really need to have a lot of grit pagka gusto mong ma-achieve yung yung pupuntahan mo. Parang it also is a nice name for parang yung road dirt basically. So it's grit and grime basic. So parang sabi ko, if there's gonna be a brand na parang ilalagay ko into my brand, so it's gonna be Grit. So sabay parang eventually it started first as a bicycle brand. Tapos sabay, nung na-inlove ako sa motor, sabi ko, parang ganun din pala feeling. Nakakarating pala ako doon na hindi ako napapagod. Na-realize ko. Pwede din to dito. So yeah, that's I parang migrated that idea brand to my motorcycle.
I love it. No, I can relate, man. Building a business, any entrepreneurial endeavor, like what you guys have done, requires grit, lalo na in the Philippines. It seems like everything is against you, di ba? Parang ang kalaban mo, mga big mega corporations like SM or yung mga Lazada, di ba? And then you also have a lot of challenges with government, with supply chain, with everything that could go wrong. Is here in the Philippines to challenge an entrepreneur, and you really do need grit, and I'm so impressed by what you guys have done.
Thank you.
Grit, polish, shiny things.
All right, before we jump into our final question, because we're topping off on the hour, where can people get your stuff? And anything you guys want to share?
You can get our stuff from our Facebook or IG. Just contact there, sasagot yon. We also have our small showroom in my partner's house in Brookside. So you can get it there sa Kaintayon. But we also have been working with friends that have turned dealers, that those sa mga naniwala, so very thankful for them. So you can also get it at Label Cafe, at Imprint
Yun, si Derek.
Customs. You can also get it from 108 Garage. Tawag dito, FM Cafe. Meron din sa Moto Rocks. May need to make sure na wala akong makalimutan.
Go for it, man. Go for it. Take your time.
From Stella, the one that does a lot of Vespas also, so you can get it from them.
Moto.
Oh.
Order kayo sa akin, may discount.
So ayun. So we're slowly also parang growing that. I believe in win-win situations. So parang even when we were designing one of our products, our armored base layer, parang sabi ko, I don't want to compete with the local jersey market. Parang sabi ko, I'll make something that's complementary to them. So ayun. So parang that also paved their way to be able to be placed doon sa establishments na yan. So thank you for the dealers na iniwala. Moto ACCS also is upcoming.
Oh wait, sorry. Nandyan si Moto Doggo. I love Moto Doggo. Every time I get to ride with this incredibly adorable dog, si Cory, it just makes any long ride awesome. Moto Doggo, they have a Q815 dog strap na kung saan nakasakay si Moto Doggo.
Doggy strap?
Oo. Gusto ko ng doggy strap, Moto Doggo. Invite natin. That's another Pinoy Moto gear. Sama
Doggy
natin
strap
sila Moto
yun.
Doggo.
That's a very awkward product, dude.
Doggy strap.
All right. And then now you Willie.
Well, you can find us on Facebook, Willie's Leathers, Willie's Handcrafted Boots, and then sa Instagram naman, Willie's Leathers din. So, ako yung magiging kausap nyo if mag-chat kayo. So, I'll make sure na makakasagot ako agad kasi minsan maraming inquiries. But, siguro within the day, masasagot ko yan. And, yun. Saan pa ba? Sa Brixton, Brixton Bespoke Bikes. So, may mga display kaming shoes doon. So, pwede rin kayong pumunta, pwede nyo ma-check yung sapatos. And if you want to, schedule foot measurements or may papa-deliver sa Brixton, pwede akong pumunta.
I-fax mo lang.
Fax.
Drawing nila tas i-koreo nila.
All right. And I guess finally, we go to our penultimate. Penultimate actually is a weird word. But I won't go into it.
Hindi namin alam yan.
Our final question. What is your definition of Tunay na rider? Okay, Inigo.
So actually, this was the first shirt I designed.
Ayun.
So, ayun, basahin natin.
Ride to
Tayo
survive.
ka.
Ride
to
survive. Yon. All right. What does that mean?
So this was my life then before. So in order for us to be able to have a living, parang ganyan. So as long as you ride well, you grind well, and at the same time you also obey the laws, be safe. So since we're doing safety riding, you're an advocate of that. That's what it is to be a Tunay na rider. So it's really about being a gentleman on the road, being safe for others, and ride to survive, basically.
Yon. And shout out to two people who have made such an impact in safe riding in the Philippines, si Coach Clyde and of course si Coach Mel. Shout out. All right, ikaw.
Well, sa akin, my definition for Tunay na rider is you have to be responsible. Yung hindi ka makakos ng accident sa iba or hindi ka ma-aksidente. So you have to tawag dito, pag-aralan mo muna yung mga rules sa daan. Ano pa ba? So yun, be a responsible driver lang. Lagi.
Yan. So, and I think si Henorio, ang tunay na rider, anong nakalagay? Tapat na negosyanteng Pinoy.
Yung
Yun ang importante.
Support local. But I'm iffy about that term support local because there's something about grit and Willie's Leathers. It's not just about being local. It's incredibly good quality, well-designed products with passion. It's not just, parang bili ka dahil kamag-anak mo, bili ka dahil Pinoy. These are great products that have clear product market fit.
Yep.
That can help people and look freaking awesome.
And evidently, it's better than some imported products.
That's a Goodyear welt, man. I mean, that's quality.
Yep.
Hindi siya faux leather.
So, on that note, yeah, thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Willie.
Meron ba kayong
Thank you for
may
having me.
gusto ba kayong batiin at pasalamatan?
Mga happy birthday, kapitbahay.
Well, first of all, I would like to
Misis.
thank everyone who has believed and supported us on our day one. Parang binilang ko kailan riders ay na-servan, parang ganyan. And I'm very overwhelmed about it. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for believing in us, and hopefully we'll be able to also produce more and yan nga, innovate also, lift up that gawang Pinoy kind of thing. Yun naman.
All right. Oh, Willie.
Well, thank you sa mga clients namin who stayed with us hanggang ngayon. Yun lang. Yun lang.
All right. So again, thank you, Grit Moto. Thank you, Willie's Leathers. This whole month, we will be highlighting, showcasing incredible Filipino products, incredible Filipino gear makers. If you know anyone, please comment, and we'd love to have them on the show. Basta quality lang.
Comment nyo below
That's
if you have anything in mind na Filipino-made products. We'd like to have them here in the show because we want to support our fellow Filipino riders who also support the riding community. Oh, Drive Plus.
Hindi lang yung mga nag-import
Oo
sa
nga,
China and tinatakan, ha? Yung talaga gawa dito
Comment
sa Pilipinas. Ha?
Comment nyo lang below. Oo.
Tsaka wag yung mga nagpo-promote ng kaguluhan sa mga event.
Oo, dapat may moto ethics.
Oo.
Diba?
Oo.
Dapat
May-
tunay na rider.
May sibilidad.
Oo.
Alright.
I-screen namin yan. No? Hindi namin lahat papapasukin dito.
Oo. Alright. And that's it. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye! Special thanks to our sponsors, Moto Lason Club.
Feeling ko ang
Pop
daming
sockets,
nanonood kasi naghihintay ng
Otter.
paraffle eh.
You
Oo
want,
nga. Lalo na si Gino,
Oh, si
active
Gino.
pa eh.
next time.
Active sa comments eh.
Magpaparaffle kami next time. Medyo ano tawag doon? Late notice.
Oo nga.
Pero
Anyway.
pero buti na lang pumunta sila dito.
Uy, gusto ko tanungin kay Willie. Nakakapag-custom ka ba nung
Uy.
leather handcuffs and whip? Gusto ko magpagawa
On
niyan.
air pa tayo.
Ay, on air pa ba?
Easy. Wala pa. Okay?
Mamaya
Next week,
pag-usapan natin, papakita ko sa iyo yung design.
we will have other local brands. So, comment nyo lang kung sino pa yung mga kaibigan nyo and we'll guest them next week. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.